What's the deal, YouTube? What's the deal? Welcome to It's Milk TV. Okay, today it's Milk Gang. We got a rapper out of South Central LA, KingLee. KingLee, welcome to It's Milk TV.
What's happening? Capitals.
Okay, so KingLee, this is your first time on It's Milk TV. I want to just take it back like to the beginning. Where were you born and raised at?
All right. Born and raised, I was born in South Central LA, as you said. You feel me? 84th and Fig to be exact. You feel me? If you know, it's called the Oranges. Feel me? I'm a product of the Oranges. I was born and raised right there. Shit, all my life. You feel me? Shit, right now I stay in Vegas. But before that, all 30-something years is right there on Fig.
Okay, let's slow it down a little bit. So, as a child, how was it for you, like growing up on 84th and Figueroa?
Man, bro, it was truthfully, it was interesting. You feel me? I call where I come from, we call it Fig City because it's like its own city within its own. You feel me? You see all types of things right there. So growing up, it was, you're gonna see the pripping, you see the hoeing, you see people getting shot, you see the police jacking people up, you see everything right there. So it was like what y'all see in the movies. I really live that shit.
Okay, so at 12 and 13, like what was some of the like craziest stuff you seen living and growing up right on Figueroa? Which would some people would call the host row?
All right. 12, 13. Well, I ain't gonna say 12, 13. I'm gonna go back a little before I was 12, 13. The craziest shit I ever seen on Figueroa was a prostitute named Dominique get smacked, bro. I'm talking about hit by the back then it was MTA bus. She got hit by the MTA bus, bro. Went damn near high as a street light, and she did not die, bro.
Whoa. So what how did that make you feel? Like what was the process in your head? Like how did you like what was you thinking when you saw that?
Well, shit, truthfully, bro, like everybody back then, like if they wasn't the drug dealers and the pimping, they was off drugs back then. So it was like it was a norm to me. You feel me? I hate to say it like that, but it was a norm. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I was accustomed to it. Like seeing people smoke crack or seeing people sell crack or seeing somebody get shot or seeing the police harass people. That was normal to us. Like if I see the police even as a child, I mean, we was getting up out of there. Like, man, I don't want them to mess with me. You feel me?
Okay, so can you just give us a little insight on your household?
Oh, all right, shit. Household shit. That was my mom's. I was raised by my granny. I'm one of the ones. I'm an '80s baby. If you was born in the '80s, you feel me. A lot of people, moms wasn't on that drugs, but my mom was off drugs. Mary, she rest in peace. You feel me? I just lost my mom 2 years ago. You feel
Sorry to
me?
hear that.
I appreciate it, bro. But life, that's life. But she was off drugs, so I was raised by my granny. That's what really made me turn to the streets because G-Mons ain't about to go buy a nigga no fresh pair of J's and you ain't about to get no chains and back then you had beepers and stuff like that. So I had to go get it by myself. That's what made me start gangbanging. I was only like 13, 14 years old. You feel me? And I had to turn to the streets. So I mean my pops, he passed when I was 6 years old. So it was like wasn't no father figure there. Only father figure I had was my step pops, but he always told me, you your own man. So I had to go get it out the mud.
What schools did you attend growing up?
I went to from elementary, I went to 52nd, I went to Manchester Elementary, and I went to 68th Elementary. Junior high school, I went to John Muir, Bethune, and Gompers. And then junior high school, I went to St. Michael's.
Okay, so can you describe to me how it was going to John Muir back then?
All right. It was you at that time, you had the Brims, you had the Hoovers, you had a couple neighborhood dudes going there. You feel me? Shit. But back then, everybody was like really a part of cliques. You had the flirts, you had the panics, you had the 5-4 PSTs, you had Japan. What else you had? Uh that was really it. So it was like either you was part of those, but we all grew up in like them main gangs areas. The Hoovers, the neighborhoods, or the Brims. That's what was all like that at John Muir's. It was like, shit, you get the Thunderdome, or you gonna get up out of there.
Um, what was some of the craziest stuff you seen at John Muir when you was going there, bro?
Hey man, I seen a dude get smacked right. If you know about John Muir around the side, like I'm gonna say around 2000, I think this was 2000. I want to say, bro, coming out of school, dude got knocked. Dude from Grims getting knocked right down. Like blood almost got on me and my cousin's shirt. That's how close it happened. You feel me? So
Wow.
yeah, that's how close. And then besides that, we had just lost our best friend due to gun violence. You feel me? So that's we was only 13, about 12, 13 at the time.
Okay, so what really like made you go towards the street, and what led you to actually joining the gang so early on? Well, that's
Was
normal in California, but what made
man,
you do it?
truthfully, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I always, I hate to say it like this, but I always knew I was gonna be a part of that lifestyle. Just growing up, my family's a part of it. You feel me? My mom, she was from the other side, but my uncles and them, they all was from Hoover. You feel me? And that's why I grew up at. Like I watched them grow up doing this, and it's like coming from that lifestyle, bro. You only had two choices. Either you're gonna be a square or you're gonna be a part of the street life. And I was never no square. I'm the black sheep out of my family. You feel me? I put my older cousin on Hoover. You feel me? That's how I've tied in how far back I was going with this shit. Like, so it was like I was practically like determined to be from this shit, bro.
Describe like the days leading up to you actually getting put on.
Ah shit. I was going to really what really made me get put on was the homie. Well, I ain't gonna say the homie, my big cousin. We had a clique back in the day. We was called YRG, the Young Rider Gang. You feel me? We had the A Deuce Riders, we had the Young Rider Gangs, we had the Ghost Town Riders. But at the end of the day, we were so thick. And my cousin them was like, man, you know what? Y'all getting too thick. Ain't nothing over here but Hoovers. Either y'all gonna be from Hoover or y'all about to get up. So it was like shit, nigga. What you mean? We already from Hoover, bro. Like, nigga, we just banging this because we ain't officially from that. My cousin was like, nigga, get your ass in the car, let's go. And it was
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. I for sure know some A4 riders. Too.
Yeah,
Um,
you already know about the man. That's
Shady
how it
Boys,
was.
A4 riders. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what changed for you like once you actually like got put on?
What really, truthfully, what really changes is now is I was from a clique back then. You feel me? So what Hoover did, that's what Hoover. I didn't have a part of their business. You feel me? Now
Yeah.
that I got when I got an official, oh yeah, all that other shit is out the window. You feel me? I can't go now. I can't go to the Broadway swap meet no more. You feel me? I can't go to the Slauson swap meet. I can go, but I can't go like that. You feel me? How I used to walk in them freelancers, man. What's up? I mean, I was, we had our little fights and all that shit, but now I'm a gang member. This shit is different. You feel me?
When did you like first started to rap? Like when did you want to like do start doing rapping?
And all right, I can actually shout out to my cousin Young Blaze, man. Y'all probably know him by Wayne, Saint Wayne. You feel me? But my cousin, he took me to Ice Cube mother-in-law house, bro. I was around like 10, 11 years old, bro. I grew up in church. I always know how to play drums and shit. I was good with music, but he took me to Ice Cube mother-in-law house, bro. And when he took me there and I seen them plaques on the wall, bro, that right there changed my whole perspective of like this shit is real. And I'm sitting there like these not he like his mother like no, those my son-in-laws. Yes, those you want me to call them? I call them. And that's my whole life. I'm like, bro, I want to be a rapper. Fuck that. I knew how to rap. I didn't really start rapping till I came home from prison. Excuse me. I did 10 years in prison, bro.
We'll get to
And,
that.
and while I was in there, you got shit, especially in the county. you met some of the best artists in that motherfucker, bro. People coming up with all types of county jail love songs and I'm tired songs and fuck the system songs. So that's what really like sparked that energy shit. Really from YA too. You feel me? All that them years I was behind them walls really just helped me like put my pen to work.